Safe navigation. Why we need safe navigation? Here in our quick commerce app, up to this point we have already developed, right? So we are creating a quick commerce app from the scratch and simultaneously learning React Native. Okay. So this is our home screen, which has list of products. Then below each product we have two buttons, add to favorite and add to cart. Add to favorite will add items to favorite, and add to cart will add to cart. Then clicking on go to favorite, we will go to favorite, and clicking on go to cart, we will go to cart. But what is the issue here? Suppose we clicked go to favorite, again we clicked go to home, then from the user perspective it came back to home, right? But what are the issue? In home screen still you can see the back button, because now in stack we have home, on top of home there is favorite, then on top of favorite there is again home. So we have three screens in our stack. Okay, home, favorite and home. Okay, so pressing back will go to favorite, and again pressing back will come to home. Now if we click on go to cart, now we are in cart screen, then go to favorites. Okay, so now we have favorite, then pressing back will go to cart, pressing back will go to favorite, pressing back will go to home. Okay, so stack screen behave in this way. Whatever you pushed on top of it will pop one by one. But what if we want to come to home screen by popping all the screens? That we can handle in a different way. So let us go to cart screen. Okay, and here in place of navigation dot navigate to home, okay, we will do something else. So let me remove from here and write navigate home. Okay, and this navigate home functionality I will write separately. Navigate home. Okay, so here what I will do, navigation dot dispatch. Okay, I will dispatch an action here, and what is the action? It is common actions which I will import from React Navigation /native. Okay, dot reset. Okay, it will reset to 0th index and routes to home. Okay, but we have to see whether our home screen name is home or not. Yes, it is home. Okay, so common actions, it is imported from React Navigation /native. Then common actions dot reset, index is 0, and what is the error? Expected comma, where it is expecting comma, navigation dot dispatch. Okay, it should not be an object. Okay, so navigation dot dispatch, it will dispatch an action, and that action we will write here. So it is common actions dot reset. Now index is 0 in our stack. Then we have another screen, index is 1, another screen, index is 2, index is 3. Okay, but when they click on navigate home, it will pop all the other screens and directly replace the 0th screen with home. Okay, let's see. whether it is working or not. So go to favorite, go to cart. Now we have two different screens, right? Favorite and cart. Now click go to home. Okay, you can see that home is the root screen now. There is no back button. Even if you press hardware back button, the app will close because it is the 0th screen now, the home screen. Okay, so go to favorites. In favorites, we don't have this. Okay, so go to cart, go to favorite again. Now we have home, favorite, cart, favorite, right? If we click go to home, still we have back button to come back because we have not implemented this in our favorite screen. Okay, so let us do the same in our favorite screen also, and import these common actions. Okay, and here let us replace this with navigate home. Okay, now go to favorite, go to cart, go to favorite. We have so many screens on top, one on top of another. Okay, but when you click go to home, it replaces all other screens. Okay, but what if we want to replace only a single screen? For example, go to favorites. We are on favorite screen. Then go to cart. So that favorite should be replaced by cart. Okay, there may be use cases somewhere where we want to replace only the top screen. Here this is fine. When we click on go to home, all other screens are replaced. That is fine. Okay, but see, go to favorite, go to cart, go to favorite. Now what we expect? That back button should take us to home screen, right? But it will not. It will take us to cart, then favorite, then home. Okay, but if we replace our current screen with that one, then we can do that. Okay, so how we will do that? In this case, as we have only one screen, go to favorite, we have only one screen on top of home screen, right? So we can do the same thing here, but think of a scenario where we have number of screens, as I told. So we have to find the indexes and we will replace only the top index here. Okay, instead of 0, we have to find the top index and replace only that one. Okay, so what we will do, let us make it simple and create a safe navigation, safe navigate, which will handle all these. Okay, so okay, for the timing, let's keep as it is. Now there may be some errors, like in home screen, suppose I write here favorite instead of favorites. I forgot to write one S, it is a typo, right? So if I go to home, click on go to favorites, then it is not doing anything. Why? Because this favorite does not exist. Okay, so what we can do to avoid this type of typos, we can create a constants folder, and within that we can create a screen constants.js file which will contain all these constant names. Okay, so export constant home, similarly export constant cart, and favorite. Okay, so now we have home, cart, and favorites, and here when we are declaring the names, yes, at this point, instead of writing this home string, we will import home okay, from constants like this, okay, constants and screen constants, and we'll use it. Similarly, for favorites, we will import that, and for cart as well. Okay, and while moving from one screen to another, we will use these constant names now. This is to move to favorites, right? So favorites. Now there will not be any error, right? Because we are using the constant names. Even if there is typo, the same name we are using everywhere now. Okay, because these are constants. So here as well in cart, okay, and in our cart screen, name equal home. Okay, this is a constant name, that's why don't have this double quotes around it. Okay, this home will automatically replaced with this string name, and here in place of this favorites, we will use this favorites constant, and in favorite, let's replace this cart with this cart constant, and name equal home. Okay, now there will not be any errors, but still we have to rewrite this code again and again, this navigate home everywhere, right? And we have to write it separately to navigate somewhere or to replace some screen. So let us create a safe navigation function. Within navigation, we will write a safe navigation function, safe navigate.js, which will safely navigate. Okay, so constant safe navigate. So what we need in this safe navigation? First, we need the screen name, right? And the navigation prop, navigation, then the name of screen, okay, and parameters, if any. Otherwise, the default value is an empty object, okay, and the type of navigation, right? Now, by default, the type of navigation equal navigate. Okay. So if type of navigation equal navigate, okay, we can specify this as well. Navigate, then replace and reset, because there may be typos here as well, right? Okay, and the default is type of navigation dot navigate. It is the default value, right? Now, if type of navigation equal type of navigation dot navigate, okay, it became navigate, right? Okay. So if type of navigation equal type of navigation dot navigate, what I will do? Navigation dot navigate to screen name and params. Okay, and this is the default behavior, right? So first we should choose that whether it is replace or reset, otherwise by default it will do this. Okay, so let us write this at the end. Return this one. Okay, but if it is reset, means it will reset all other screens with the current screen, right? So it will return this function. Okay, so you have to import all these, import common actions, okay, and this name is not home, it is screen name, whatever passed, and params. Okay, whatever params we received here, that also we will pass. Now it should work fine. This replace, reset and navigate. Then we will think about other things. So let us go here in this home screen, and now instead of navigation dot navigate, we will use safe navigation. Okay, safe navigate to favorite and past the params. Then here as well, safe navigate. Okay, screen name and then params. Let us see. Safe navigate, and okay, first is the navigation. So we have to pass the navigation first, then favorites. Okay, similarly here, navigation, then screen name, then params. Okay, if type is not mentioned, then the default type is navigation.navigate, right? So no need to mention that here. Now come to our home screen, sorry, our car screen. Okay, and this one we will remove it from here, then replace this with safe navigate, then navigation, screen name, there are no parameters, and when we are going to home, safe navigate, navigation, then screen name is home, params nothing, and the final one, type of navigation dot reset. Okay, and the same thing we will use in our favorite screen as well. So here Where is the first navigation? Okay, this one the first. Okay, so in place of navigate home, we will write safe navigate navigation comma home comma empty parameters comma then type of navigation dot reset. Okay, and here safe navigate navigation comma cart. Okay, now everything should work fine. Let's see. Go to favorites, go to cart, go to home. Yes. Okay, and go to cart, go to home, go to favorites, go to home, go to cart, go to favorites. Now again go to cart and back will come to favorite, but it should come to home screen. Okay, so how we will do that when we want to replace only a single screen? That we will handle here in our safe navigation replace. Okay, so if type of navigation equal type of navigation dot replace, then we will return same thing, but the index value will change. That's it. Okay, rest everything will same. So how we will do that? Here we will manipulate the state of navigation. Okay, so let us get that state equal navigation dot get state. Okay, you can write this as navigation state or something more appropriate. Okay, so here we will get the state of navigation, then we need the routes. Okay, and that we will get from the state. Okay, then what we will do, this is little bit tricky, just try to understand this routes dot length -1. Okay, just suppose we have 3 routes, okay, in our stack navigation. So we are just popping the first one. Okay, so total length -1, the first one, and we will replace it with name equal screen name and params. Okay, here we are replacing the 0th one, but here we will replace only the last one. Okay, and now in this navigation dot reset, we will put all the state whatever we get. Okay, and index with this one routes dot length -1. Okay, and routes with this current routes. So we can write like this, routes equal routes, or we can write directly routes. Okay, both are same. So now let's see whether it is working or not. So what I will do in our card screen. Okay, we don't have use case here actually. We are just creating an use case to test it. So instead of reset, let us write replace. Sorry, not here. In our favorite. Okay. So favorites empty, then type of navigation dot replace. Okay, so we want to favorites, then okay, let us do one thing. Create 2 buttons. Okay, one with normal one and one with replace. okay, to test both. So go to cart. Now we have three buttons: go to favorites, replace, and home. So we will click on go to favorites. Okay. So now we have cart and favorites, right? You can see here. Okay. Now again go to cart. And now what we have? Home, favorite, cart, favorite, again cart, right? Now we will use this go to favorite, replace. So it replaced the top cart with favorite, right? So pressing back will go to favorite again. Okay. Let us try to understand again. Go to favorite. Okay. Home, then favorite. So our one index is favorite now. Go to cart. Now index number 2 is cart. Okay. Index number 3 is favorite. Index number 4 is cart. Okay. Then instead of clicking on go to favorite, we clicked on go to favorite replace. So it will replace the fourth number with favorite again. Okay. So 3 is favorite, 4 is also favorite, which was cart earlier. Now if we press back, this is 3 favorite, then 2 cart, 1 favorite, 0 home. Okay. This is a little bit tricky, little bit complicated to understand, and always students are facing issue here, and interviewer may ask this type of questions in generally coding rounds, that how you can create this type of things, resetting the whole stack or replacing only the top stack. Okay. So I think now you understood what is the use of safe navigation and how we will use this. And there is a best practice to handle with a 404 screen. Normally in web we have that, but in mobile we have to do everything on our own. So what you can do, you can check if that screen is available within screen names, then you will replace that. If not, then redirect to the 404 screen, the screen not found. Okay.